So I would encourage you to try number 3 by yourself before you watch the video. So pause and try it by yourself. So we know that we can't do fractions. We don't have quotient rules, so we have to separate it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do it all fancified, and I'm going to separate both pieces. It doesn't really matter whether or not you decided to do it that way. You know that even if you don't write it that way, we are allowed to do them individually. And of course, I can rewrite the powers. So this first one is 1/2 x to the negative 2/3. And the second one is 1/2 x to the 5/3. Oh wait, no. This first one isn't negative. Positive 2/3. Okay. And then I'm going to power back up. So hopefully you got yourself correctly this far. And now, of course, I'm ready to plug in the values, -1 first. Again, notice I didn't put the plus c because now I know that it's just going to cancel out. So pause the video, see if you can do the evaluate piece correctly. So hopefully you were able to go through all the arithmetic correctly. And I converted the 4,569/80ths to 57.1125. A lot of arithmetic on some of these problems. So remember, on our piece functions, or our absolute values, this turns into a piece function. Because remember, absolute value, the piece for it is divided up dependent on where it equals 0. So it'll be x minus 3 if the inside is positive, but the inside will be positive or 0 if x is greater than or equal to 3, and it'll be the opposite of what you see, therefore, if x is less than 3. So now, as I write the integral, since my boundaries are from 0 to 4, I have to look at from 0 to 3 and from 3 to 4. And that's all because 3 is where I'm actually changing the curve if I were to graph it. 3 is the changing point. So from 0 to 3, I would be working on this piece, so -x plus 3. And on the second one, from 3 to 4, I would be working on the upper piece. So I'll have to evaluate these separately and then add them together. Did you notice the little mistake I made when I wrote this? I don't know how that turned into a plus. Don't ask me. Which means down here, it should also be a minus. Okay, so I've split them up, and I'm going to evaluate each one within its own boundaries. Say hello to Calculus. He's here. You know this is his favorite subject, right? Hi, Calculates. Okay, so I want you to pause the video and evaluate the first piece. Remember, you're plugging in 3 first and subtracting 0, and then you'll evaluate the second part, plugging in 4 first and then subtracting 3, and then we'll add them together. So hopefully you were able to do the arithmetic pieces all the way down. So hopefully you were able to work all the way down to an arithmetic value of 5, and we'll do another one, but I'll see you in the next video. Bye, Calculates!